Alright, welcome back everybody. Going to be doing a somewhat earlier stream today. We do have a little bit to do between streams, so I figured we would start an hour earlier, or just about an hour earlier, and we would figure out what we're doing. We know we got the off-season up today, or in this episode I should say. Nope, my phone just updated itself, brilliant. After a pretty successful stream last time out, where we were hoping to pull off a miracle again, like what we did in the Christmas stream, where we were able to go all the way and win the cup. We're hoping to match that this time round, but unfortunately for us we just couldn't quite pull it off. We came close, we came real close. We got through 3 rounds, made it to the cup final. We had a series lead, we were up 2-1, but unfortunately for us, we were unable to go back to back, as the New Jersey Devils are your Stanley Cup champions for season 22-23. So the question beckons for the off-season now is, where do we go? Who do we have? Who can we draft? I believe we have our first round pick. So we're projecting to fit, or to pick 30th. There's a few guys there. They're going a goalie in Nico Lepalanian, and 2 defensemen, Oscar Christensen and Andre Korostin. The goalie seems to have shot up a few spots in the rankings, whereas the 2 D-men have gone down. Forward depth, we're looking at what we got here. This of course was our elite prospect that we picked up from Ottawa in the Bo Horvat exchange. Just looking at what we have here in potential. A few top 6, top 9. Yeah, not terrible, eh? Where is... Yeah, Hoglander is listed as a top 6, okay. Gadjevich a top 9. Yeah, what about defense? Quinn, and that's about it, isn't it? Jet Wu, top 4. Medium, same with Broberg. That's right, Clark is our guy coming up eventually. He will probably crack the AHL roster next season. I'm hoping eventually he will replace Ryan Pulock on that top line. That's the plan with him anyway. Goalie depth, we don't really have anything. I mean, other than Demko, that's pretty much all we got, eh? Then we got these 2 guys backups, so that's what we're looking for. We're looking probably for a D-man or a goalie prospect. Would be a pretty good idea. So let's have a look at the retirements, as I'm sure some guys are. Let's have a look. Did we lose anybody? Joe Thornton, given the game away there. Didn't quite manage to get 1,700 points. First overall pick in the 1997 draft. Kovalchuk made it to 1,000 points as well. Spezza just about did, 12 points short. Stastny, Thomas Vanek, old Brett Burns, there you go. We knocked them out in round 1 and decided that was enough. We also knocked out Duncan Keith in Colorado. Hey, let's have a look at just forwards for now. Austin Brown, 2-time champ with the LA Kings. Steen, okay. Bobby Ryan. He was awesome when he was at Anaheim, and then he got traded to Ottawa and never really did what people thought he was going to do, eh? Kessler, Filppula, Derek Brassard, Ryan Callahan, Troy Brower, Chris Stewart. Of course, real life, I believe he's a color commentator, isn't he? Pretty sure. Aaron Helm, Zach Smith, Brian Boyle, Sabatka, Lewis J. Beagle, Riley Nash. Yeah, lots of guys have given it away today. What about defensively? Who we got other than we got Duncan Keith, right? So Mike Giordano's given it away. Oh, so Chicago lost Keith and Giordano. That's a pretty big loss. Alex Edler, there you go. The Eagle. Alec Martinez. Chris Russell, we had him for a season or two. Justin Braun. Nick Holden. Roman Pollock. Jordy Ben, okay. But he doesn't have a picture. Okay, I thought he did in the earlier games. Is it Justin Falk? Huh. Oh, it's the other Justin Falk, right? Yeah. And Stanton. Okay, so we didn't lose anybody. What about goalies who are retired in the goalies? Akarine, Jimmy Howard, Hutton, Johnson, Hoagie, and Marinas. Okay, there you go. No one big in the goalie side of things. A few big names on the forwards and defense. We're going to advance a day. Mark Giordano, Joe Thornton, and Brett Burns have all become coaches. Did we lose anyone here? Utica and Winnipeg is what... No, Winnipeg. Utica and Vancouver is what we're looking for. I don't see anybody, so that's good. Draft interviews. Okay. So we are going to do some interviews. I'm going to see who is available. Looks like Latikanen is the overall first pick. Medium elite potential for the top 5 guys. But we're looking at way down here. This was a guy that we have as on our radar, but I don't think we're going to get him somehow. I believe Christensen was. And I don't know where the other guy is. Hang on a sec. Looks like he's dropped a bit more, huh? Croston, that was the other guy, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, this guy is listed as 17 years old. Why don't we have a look at this guy, huh? Let's talk to this guy, I think. We'll interview him. Jalen Foote. Play style. I think let's have a look at our play style, or his play style here. Quick breakdown. So what is he? We've got him listed as a two-way. And that's what he believes as well. We don't really care about readiness. Personality will go... What is he described as here? Passionate. High standards for myself and the team. I want to win at all costs. Fair enough. And let's talk about his strengths. There's his shot is his greatest asset. Okay, interesting. Alright, so that's what Jalen Foote is all about. Two-way defender, passionate, shooting. Okay. Still don't know exactly what his potential is, but that's fine. We're also going to go after... This guy's listed as a grinder. Should we have a look at him? Can always use pretty good grinders, so yeah, sure. Let's go with him. We're going to go play style. Power forward, probably. Strong forward who likes to drive the net while wearing down the other team's defensemen. We will ask readiness. 3 years. Dedicated to get there though. Okay, that's pretty cool. And let's have a look at his personality. What is he considered? Consummate professional and get along with everybody. Okay, nice. Power forward, 3 years. Alright. Just looking at what else is here. And these guys have stayed pretty stable. We don't know anything about this guy though. Zane Cassian in the Extra Liga. Alright, let's interview him, shall we? We don't know anything about him. Let's have a look at his play style. What are you? He is a sniper. Okay. Interesting. How long does it take for him to be in the team? 4 years. Still a few years away from getting there. May need more seasoning, but I'm committed to it. Fair enough. And let's ask about his personality, shall we? Is he a consummate professional again? High standards for myself and my team. I want to win at all costs. Alright. So 3 very different players. 4 years away. Okay. And a right winger. Shoots left. So potentially... We're gonna put these guys on here, I think. We went with Foote. We went with Karl, and well, it might... We didn't find anything about him, but I am gonna pin him anyway, and we'll see who we can get, shall we? So we'll save that. Cale Makar gets the James Norris. I believe we went through the trophies last year. I do wonder if Ristolainen's going to be eligible for the Calder. We'll find out, I guess. Edit trade block. What have we got? Who have they got on here? We are not getting rid of our first round pick. We're not getting rid of Stillman. That's fine. Okay, draft day. See what we have here. I guess I can put the controller down since we're not really using it just yet. Apparently, Mark Stone is on the trade block from the Knights. Interesting. Oh, Gostish Beer as well from the Flyers. And Tomas Hertl as well. Interesting. Okay. We have not drafted anyone yet, of course. So let's have a look at what everybody is got available, shall we? We got 2.5 minutes, so we should be able to get through a decent number here. They've got Adam Ernie, Jimmy Hayes, and Wayne Simmons. Okay, they've been extended. They have not. Okay, Arizona, who have they got? Oh, they got a lot of guys. No one with brilliant potential, though. Neither did Boston. Buffalo got a couple guys there. Ooh, Calgary are going with Krestanovich. What are you? You are a right wing power forward, drafted 9th overall. What did he do? In the AHL, he put up 33 points in 11 minutes per game. Okay, that's not bad. Carolina. Mixture of youngsters and veterans there. Chicago are trying to offload Jonathan Taves. They've not offered him an extension. See, he is a lefty, isn't he? And he's got real high face-offs. Should we try and go after Taves, I wonder? They're probably going to give him a contract, though. Andrei Burakovsky. Similar to Duclair, I guess. Ooh, JT Compher. 4th line right-handed shot, 78. That could be an interesting one. Possibility that we might go after him, actually. I'm going to pin him. Does he fit? Oh, Montreal. Take Latikanen, as expected. I see Arizona want to give up their 3rd. What was that? Colorado, right? The Avalanche want to give up JT Compher. Is he any good? And does he fit in on our team? He fits in on the 3rd forward line, probably. It says not on the trade block, but he is. He's 28 years old. Okay, the only 2 guys they want from us are Jet Wu and Bobby Clark. Is it Bobby? Brant Clark. Okay, so not really anything there. What is our centers like? Where is how many years do we sign Paquette for? He's got another year. Okay, same with Carlson, but he's on a 2-way deal, so that's fine. Tierney has 1 year. He's the same age. He's a left-handed shot though, but we do have 2 righties, I guess, in Ristolainen and Patrick, right? So he put up 17 points in 12 minutes. Okay, what did Compher do? 27 points in 9.5 minutes. All right, and he's listed as a fourth liner. Is he got a contract? Oops, did they extend it, I mean? They've not extended him. I wonder if we could get a draft pick for him. I mean, I'd be willing to probably give up probably a fifth and a player. We'll go back to that. We'll think about that. Who are Nashville going to take? I think they were the big winners from no, Arizona were the big winners, weren't they? Up like 10 spots or something. They take Merritt, an offensive defenseman, medium elite potential. Latikanen was a center playmaker, also elite. Let's keep going. We're up to Colorado, so next one is Columbus. What do they got? Who do they want to give up? Nick Foligno, Jamel Smith, Gustav Nyquist, and Nick Cousins. Okay. Harley, Drysdale. Drysdale offensive? Yes, he is. He is offensive defenseman. Intriguing. What is this Harley guy? Two-way defender, left-handed. Okay. That's fine. Detroit. Want to give up Tyler Bertuzzi. 5 years at $5 million. That's not a bad contract, to be brutally honest. He doesn't fit on the top two lines, though. Edmonton. Want to give up this Langenbrunner guy. Drafted 3rd round. Elite potential. But gonna take a while to get back. Or to get up there. Jean-Luc Foodie. Right-handed center. Okay. Pretty much all they got there. Lockhart and O'Rourke. Howler. Yeah, so far, Colorado look to be the one I'm thinking of. Okay, these guys want to give up a few, huh? Matt Dunbar, Brendan Gallagher. All forward lines. Thought he was a playmaker. Yeah, he is a playmaker, technically. Put up a lot of points. Not quite a point a game, though. Played 20 minutes of ice time per game. 41% on the face-offs. Took the puck away more than he gave it away. That's always a good sign. He really did in this year. 2021. Over in Montreal there. Okay. So that'd be a nice one there. Manson. A right-handed defensive defenseman. That'd be nice to possibly get instead of what's his name? Travis Hamonic. That would be an upgrade there. We'll get out of that. Who are Arizona taking? Are they trading it? Probably not. They take Lynch, a right-wing playmaker. We know the top 5 are all elite potential. So what did they want for that guy? That was Minnesota, wasn't it? What do they want from us? Be interested in that Josh Manson guy, but I don't think they have anything that we would like to give up. Jet Wu would be the only one. How old is Manson? Manson's like mid-20s, then that's a possibility. 31, yeah, not really a good contract, I don't think. Does he fit in? Doesn't say. Jared Spurgeon. Two-way defender, right-handed. Not sure if he fits in either. Jonas Brodin. Two-way defender. Decent salary. 3 years left, just under 5. Not bad. How many more years has Parisi got? 3. That's a big contract. Yeah. Montreal not really giving anyone up. Neither are Nashville. The Devils giving up a couple guys here, including Nolan Foote, left wing power forward. He's at 76 overall rated. Interesting. The Islanders also want to give up. They still want to give up Wallstrom. They also want to give up Devon Taves. Left-handed two-way defender. Top 6. Don't really need that though. Michael Del Cole. Left-handed sniper. Fits in on the... He's only depth, huh? Okay, what is Wallstrom listed as? Did he play for them? Did he play for the Islanders this year? He did not. Played last year, but not this year. Interesting, so they sent him back, huh? Okay. Brett Howden is a RFA. The Kings take Kennedy, centre two-way forward. Where were we up to? The Islanders, wasn't it? Yeah. So, Skaters matching block. No, it wasn't them. The Rangers. Brett Howden. Third line centre, 25 years old, pretty good face-offs. Don't know if he fits in though. He is a RFA. So we don't know if they're going to re-sign him or not. Oh, whoops. I wanted that, we were still doing that. Ottawa. Uli Gunler. We've got a few prospects, but that's about it. Gosh, to Spear. Is he due a new contract? Is that why they want to get rid of him? They extended him. Okay. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh have a few guys that they want to get rid of, eh? You get Sidney Crosby. 3 years at $8.5 mil. Should we try that? Sid the Kid, second line forward. Real good face-offs, playmaker. Be an interesting one. Then you just stick Patrick on the left wing. Have him as your thing there. He's 35, so he's probably going to drop down a bit though. Who is this guy? Dominic Simone. Center sniper. Nikushkin. Right-handed sniper from memory, yes. And Nicholas Patan can play on the right wing. Third line scoring forward. Of these guys, I'd be interested in seeing if we can get Crosby, but I don't think we'll be able to. Have a look at what they want from us. Want all our top studs, huh? I want Engren. Hoglander. Interesting. Maybe something to pursue there. Just gonna have a look at everyone who is there, pretty much. Okay, there we go. Offer a trade. So we're up to San Jose. Who do they want to give up? Hurdle, Kane, Rask, Rodriguez, Persson, Jankowski, which I think, we are scouting him already. Left-handed, fourth line forward. We don't know if he fits in though, that's the problem. Oops. San Jose to St. Louis. Braden Shen, Justin Falk, Colton Parayko. 5 years. Jaden Schwartz. What is Falk? Offensive defenseman. Okay, he doesn't fit in. He does. Honestly, I'd love to get my hands on him, but that's a high amount of trade value. They want Nemeth. But they do not want Hamonic. And given that his trade value is probably going to drop down, whereas Nemeth's will go up, it's probably similar. Let's see, how many more years has he got? He's got 2 years at 4.5. And what did Parayko have? He was at 5.8 or something, wasn't he? 5.5, okay. So I'm liking Parayko, and I'm liking JT Compher right now. But let's keep going. Tampa Bay. No one really there. Toronto. Similar story. They want to give up Nick Robinson though. Left-handed playmaker. Kasperi Kapanen. Right-handed two-way forward. What is he listed as? Third line. He has no trade value. I wonder. So that's another one. Add him to the list, I think. Could probably make him like a power forward kind of guy or something. See what Vegas do here. The medium elites are all gone. With defensive defenseman Spezza going to Wild. See what Vegas do here. They pick up a top 6 potential sniper, right winger. Sweet. Okay, so that was an interesting one. So Kasperi Kapanen, what did you do? I know we didn't play last year, but like, is he considered a... Does he throw the body? Like, could we change him into a power forward kind of thing? Gives the puck away a fair bit, considering that year, but then on this one he didn't, huh? Played a lot more ice time. Took the puck away more than he did. Block shots. He doesn't... what's his physicality like? He's more of a two-way forward, eh? Okay. What about, we'll have a look at Compher later, I think. Stone, Carlson, Janmark, Pacioretty, and Shaw. So all their veterans. Not extended, not extended. Only 31. Andrew Shaw, 31. Grinder, right-handed. What is he listed as? 4th line. Well, I'm pretty happy with our guy. Vegas, Washington. Yeah, they got a few guys there on low potential, or decent potential, but no one really jumping out at me. So let's go back to Colorado. I want to have a look. Does JT Compher throw the body? 3.5 star potential there, so not really. What about Turney? How does he compare? Because, I mean, there's no real point in going after him if Turney is pretty much the exact same, right? Got less trade value. 3.5 star, so... yeah, I don't think there's much really doing that. Ooh. Buffalo get a center sniper. Sorry, center playmaker. Medium elite potential. Van Riemsdyk. Would have been hilarious if he had gone to Philadelphia, since I think that's where he was from. James. And then got traded to Toronto. Thing is, I'm wondering if we could potentially make Kapanen into a sniper. Like what has he done for Toronto? I know he's got no trade value right now. He's listed as a third line though, isn't he? Yeah. Two-way forward. So what did he do for Toronto the previous year? 21 goals. Could almost say he's a playmaker. Took a lot of shots though, didn't he? He'd almost be considered a sniper with that amount of shots. What is his shot like? Pretty meh, 3.5 star. Yeah, I can see why he's a two-way forward. So, leaning a bit less towards him now. But Colton Parayko on San Jose, St. Louis would not be a bad bet. Because JetWoo ain't ready to go. So if we wanted to do that, we would have to give up Hamonic. We know that. So to be straight up for that. So we'd have an extra mil in contract there. Who do they want from us? Would we do that? I'm not sold on doing that. I mean, you're talking about a 22-year-old for a 30-year-old. I'm not sold on doing that. And we know he kind of does fit for us. But he's probably very similar. So I mean, if we were going after Parayko, that's probably what we would have to do. Philadelphia get a defenseman. Ledden, top 4. Medium potential there. Pretty high overall, eh? 78. He's probably ready to go on the top 6 this year. So we are taking our time with this. I'm well aware. Edmonton want to give up their pick, but that's fine. So Parayko and JT Compher are the two I'm interested in right now. Was Compher listed as a 4th line or a 3rd line? Fourth line, okay, so that would be perfect then, wouldn't it? I wonder if they'd be willing to just do straight up here. I mean, 78 face-offs. Actually, I think Chris Turney was better, didn't he? Wasn't he better? Didn't he have a face-off rating of 80? I think he did. Yeah. Alright, so I think we keep Turney then. So we're slowly whittling it down. So realistically then, it's just, do we try and make a splash here and see if we can steal Crosby off Pittsburgh? What do they want from us? Engren, I see that. They want all our youngsters. And Pulock. Interesting. Okay. They want Hamannek. And Nemeth. It would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? How much trade value has Sid the Kid got? It's a lot of money, that's the problem, right? And the other thing that we possibly could be forgetting here is we do have someone called Bo Horvat who potentially is available. We'll have to wait and see on that. We'll have a look once Edmonton take their pick. That is the other thing. We could trade our first round pick. I mean, it wouldn't be worth a whole lot, but it would still be worth a somewhat decent amount. So let's go to New Jersey, see if they re-signed Mr. Horvat. I mean, if I'm Bo, I probably do re-sign. I don't even see him anywhere. There he is. They've not re-signed him yet. They've not re-signed him yet. He's not available, obviously. That'll be an interesting one, eh? Horvat for Nemesnikov. 3 years left. Could potentially pull that trigger. Pulock's got pretty high trade value now, eh? Just saw that. Yeah, I think Clark's is ready to go in the AHL this year, definitely. Looks like we got a 2-year window before Petey gets his new contract, huh? And also with Ristolainen being off his rookie deal. Okay. Duclair, Patrick's on a decent deal there. Nemesnikov also. Broberg. Okay, so... I'm just thinking like... forward core. Whoops. We go overall here. So your first line is probably still going to be Nemesnikov, Petey, and Besser. Second line depends on if we want to keep Gusev or if we bring up if he is ready to go. If he's like an 83, then or an 82 even, we could probably put him on that second line. Question is, what did he do? Oh, okay. Moore goes to Detroit. I want to see what Ristolainen is. I mean, I know he's a two-way forward, but like, what's his stats like? His defense is a bit meh. Got some physicality on him for a 20-year-old. Or an 18-year-old, sorry. Pretty good discipline. Skating... sorry, his defense is average. So is his shot, but he is 18, so... Let's have a look at what he did in the AHL for us, shall we? Us and Utica, I guess. 1 face-offs. 53%. 100% in the NHL. Good job, buddy. Okay, what about playoff stats? He played a few games for us. Played 22 games for us. .6 face-off, 10 minutes of ice time. Pretty good. Actually, he doesn't throw the body very much. Doesn't block many shots. Listed as a 4th liner, so he's probably going to jump up to at least a 3rd liner. Maybe a 2nd. How's his passing? 84. I mean, potentially... I don't know who we have. I mean, we could just let Gusev walk and put Ristolainen up there on that 2nd line with Patrick and Duclair. And then when he gets even better, then we put him up on that 1st line alongside Petey and Besser. But then we need someone on that 2nd line, which would probably be Nemesnikov as the playmaker. And then we'd keep... yeah, actually, that might work. That might work. Then we're still looking for a 4th line center, I guess, which would be... yeah, okay. So I don't think we're going to try and do anything here. Except Parayko. That might be the one we'd try and do here. Offensive defenseman goes to St. Louis. Alright, you know what? Let's see if we can do this. Do we move Jet Wu? They do want him. They do want him. What is he listed as? Top 4 exact. And what did he do last year for the Blues? For a defensive defenseman, he put up 27 points in 24 minutes of ice time. Okay, what did Jet Wu do? .26 points in 20 minutes in a lower competition. I don't really want to give up on him though. Taken in the 2nd round. His physicality is real good. Discipline is 83. How many penalty minutes did he have? He had 41 penalty minutes. Okay. What did Parayko have? Same. It's usually what he averages, about 20 points a season, eh? Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. 25 points. Yeah, okay. That would not be bad. What's his stats like? He's not as aggressive, not quite as disciplined. I wouldn't mind maybe doing that. So if we were to try and do that, we would have to give up Jetwoo, and we would probably have to give up Travis Hamonic. And we would probably have to give up a draft pick, I would say. Maybe the 4th. That might go pretty close. $5 years, that's a lot, but he would max that out. And I don't know if Jetwoo would be as good as Colton Parayko. That would probably be about the only move I would want to make. Unless we keep Jetwoo. That is something we potentially could do. We could also keep Jetwoo. What is the trade value? They do want our draft pick, right? Okay. Oh, that's on Anaheim. So Jetwoo has slightly worse trade value. Than our first pick. We could potentially keep Jetwoo. We would give them Hamonic. And we would get Parayko. Like, that would probably go through. It would be pretty close. And what else do they want from us? Do we have any goalies that they want? They don't. Stetcher, no. Nemeth, no. Bergman, no. I mean, realistically, it would definitely have to. I mean, we could easily do that. But I don't really want to give up Jetwoo. If we don't have to. So if we threw in our first. Although I did say I don't know if he'll be as good, didn't I? You know what? I think we probably would have to do it. So let's see what we can do. I mean, we can try it. And if we throw in our 4th... Hang on, do we have a 3rd? We do have a 3rd for next year. Also got a 2nd. I wonder if we did like that. That would be pretty close, I think. Would that be worth it? I mean, we'd give up Jetwoo, but we also get a pretty good defenseman in return. And in 5 years, we'd probably... Let's try it. Let's try it. What's the worst that can happen, right? Fine with coughing up, but a bit off in the value. Okay, so it might have to be the first. We'll try a 2nd. The reason I don't really want to go up a 1st this year is because we don't have a 2nd or a 3rd. But there's no guarantee. Okay, you know what? Let's go up to our pick. And we're going to call a timeout here. Okay, so Christensen went. So did Foote. There's that goalie, Lapalainen. Cassian is still available, so is Karostin, and so is Karl. Okay, so... let's have a look. What do we got here? So Karl is available, the left wing power forward there. He played in a C- league. They are pretty much of a muchness, those two guys. He put up more penalty minutes, but he's a power forward. You'd expect that. 3 points in an A+ league. Same with him. 4 points for Cassian. Sniper. He's 4 years away though, isn't he? Karostin is 3. Similar style is nobody. Pinch cycle. Interesting. Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl's a frickin' playmaker though. Interesting. Where's that other guy? No, it was him, wasn't it? It was Karostin. Pinch cycle. So if we were getting this guy, I wouldn't mind maybe taking him. I know he's listed as a power forward. Eric Stahl is a playmaker though. Good release, balance, puck protection, consistency on offense, and creativity and play. So okay, that's why he's more of a shooting power forward, isn't he? Interesting. Left wing. Potentially better than Höglander maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look here. Go to St. Louis. I'd really like to see if we could do this. So it would be the two guys we don't really want to give up, but I think we're going to have to. So it'll be these two. And it's a lot of trade value for our first, isn't it? I guess we could potentially try the second and just see if that goes through. There you go. Okay, so we keep our first. And lots of people are upset because we traded away two guys. Alright, welcome to the team, Colton Parayko. And we still have this pick. So the question is, do we take... Well, hilariously, he's listed as a two-way defenseman though, isn't he? I was going to say, hilariously, we could probably pick him up and be a defenseman there. He doesn't look too bad. Is he a bust? Doesn't say. Have we got any gems? There's a gem coming up. '59th. We don't have that pick. Do we? Do we take a punt on him? I mean, gem usually means he'll be pretty good. Keith Bolaris is listed as a gem, defensive defenseman, 3 years, pinch cycle, left-handed defensive defenseman, plays for the Broncos. Interesting. Or do we take the tried and true, what we think here? We just lost a defenseman, we could pick up a new one. Weakness is teammate utilization. Pinch cycle. Right-handed shot. That would not be bad. And then you got, oh, we scouted this guy, did we? Oh, right, we interviewed him. That's why. There's a minus 16. I think we'd probably be alright. I think we could probably pick him up. If we took him. Although we have Patrick, don't we? We have Patrick and we got Höglander. You know what? We're going to take that gem. I think we're going to pick him up. We're going to take him, I think. We're going to take him. We'll see what he's like. Low top 4, so potentially could be a top 6 guy for us. And I'd be fine with that to replace Patrick Nemeth. What else do we have here? Actually, hang on. No, do not draft. I want to see what this was. Who did... So the Devils took Karl. He's a 63 overall. Only medium top 9. Okay. Round 2. Camper. Low elite potential was Korostin. 64 overall. Okay. I'm not seeing many top 4 defensemen other than him. Oh, there's top 4 Sparks. Low elite sniper for Winnipeg. Low top 4 there. Medium elite goalie. Okay. Interesting. Alright. What do we got here? So let's make our pick. I think we're just going to go on potential here. See what we got. We could probably take a goalie. Although he's ranked at 246, that's pretty low, eh? What are we up to? Okay, we're up to 100 anyway. Well, there's an enforcer. Right-handed shot. He's injury prone. Didn't shoot, okay. Defensive zone play is a strength. 5 years. All these guys are 5 years. I don't think pinch shoot fits. So maybe we take this Steve Riley guy. We could also take this guy. He's a lefty though. I'm really more interested in this guy. Not gonna lie. He's 5 years away. And it's pinch shoot. I don't really care about pinch shoot. You know what? Screw it. Let's go with a risk here. Low top 6, defensive defenseman. And there's your right-handed shot. So we picked up 2 defensemen. Abby is currently perched on top of a little thing. twittering away at me. We don't really want any more defensemen. I think we're good. Ooh, unknown goalie. Tim Mason. We know nothing about him. A B- league. 900 save percentage. He's 19. Put up a 890 save percent, 3.2 goals against, 1 shutout. We haven't taken a goalie in a bit. I wonder if we should. Should we take a punt on this guy? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Whoops. No guts, no glory, right? He is a backup goalie, 66 overall. Sorry, no he's not. That's the Dallas guy. He is a medium starter, 55 overall. Okay. Go to our next pick, round 5. Low elite for Joaquin Spooner, an enforcer. We kind of need forwards. Dylan Rupert. Howard Daikus. Grinder, potentially. Character and work ethic is his strengths. 5 years away. Has pro mentality at a young age already. Any team would love to have him in the room. 18-year-old. Plays for Red Deer. He's a center. Right-handed. You know what? We're going to take a punt on this guy. Center grinder. Top 9 potential. I'm pretty happy with that. I guess we got another pick coming up, right? 142. Yes, we do. Left-handed offensive defenseman. Is he really? D competition. A+ for Shirokov, but no points. C- for him. I guess having another offensive defenseman would not be a bad idea. Particularly in the system. I mean, we did lose Jet Wu. And he plays... No, he doesn't. He doesn't play in the AHL. This guy probably would. Yes, he would. 18 years old. We're up 7 points. 21 minutes. He put up way more points, but it was a worse league. He's already 19 though, so that would be less time. So you know what? I'm going to take a punt on this Vince Hoyle guy. Plays in the OHL. 7th defenseman, that's fine. 6th round pick, yes we do. So now we're going to go potential. That's all we're going to go with, I think. Gonna see what we got. Jonah Kidd. Hybrid goalie. Jenkins, power forward. Nemes is a playmaker. That wouldn't be bad. 18 years old. Swift Current Broncos. No goals, no assists. Didn't do anything, did he? Let's take a chance on him anyway, shall we? Why not? Bottom 6 forward, okay. What else do we have here? We have Caden Blair. He's coming up actually, 187, that's close to where we were. A+ league as an 18-year-old. Defensive defenseman. Pinch shoot. Again, we don't really need pinch shoot. What about this guy? Pinch shoot. 5 years. But he is a right-handed shot, which is what we just lost. Interesting. Another left-handed shot there. Righty. We're looking for reasonably low. It's those top two guys, wasn't it? These two here, like 180s, 190s. Blair and Canucks. Brandon Wheat Kings, 18 years old, 18 years old. Five years, possibly a pinch shoot. Character. Skating, mobility, toughness. Toughness is a strength for him. Not really on that balance is for him though. Mobility, offensive, consistency, and balance. Whoops. Skating, mobility and balance, and skating. Shot blocking. So this guy's pretty quick. He's a big boy, eh? 6'3", 216. 6'3", 202. Both 18, both left-handed. I guess we should go with the Canadian though, eh? Ashton Canucks? Yeah, sure, let's go with him. Listed as a low 7th defenseman. Okay, whatever. Sim 2 pick. This should be our last pick, I think. So now we're just taking a stab in the dark. Fringe starter. 18-year-old. Wayne Merricks. Glove hand angles and lateral movement are weakness. 5 years. Wait, what did that say? Some concerns about how he keeps his emotions in. Okay, so he's fiery. Okay. Have we got any real good guys available? We got this guy, Kid. You know what? I'm going to take a punt on this guy. Let's go. Why not? It's the worst that can happen, right? Fringe starter, 47 overall. Yep. Sounds good. Okay. Sim options, sim draft. So, we don't have Travis Hamonic anymore. We don't have Jet Wu anymore. In replacement, we have Bowl of Rice. That's what his name's going to be. I know that's not how you pronounce, but that's what it's going to be. Bruev, sorry. And Canucks, I guess, would be the guys that we're going to go with. No Jet Wu, no Travis Hamonic, but we do have Colton Parayko. So we're going to go forward again. Following scouts have expiring contracts, so we're going to have to potentially sort that out. So let's go to scouts first. Coaching staff. Any coaching staff that we don't have? Everybody is signed. Okay, so what? Hang on, I want to know what the head coach is here. He's won a cup with us. Yeah, he doesn't have pinch shoot. Pinch cycle, balance to hold the line and cycle. So I don't know if those defensemen will actually work, but whatever. What about our AHL coach? Carry, shoot, balance. Oh, did we get the same guy? Dump, shoot, balanced. We did. We got... Okay, so... Nice. We got the exact same style of coach in the AHL as we do in the NHL. Okay, that's good. Okay, scouts. So Westcott is listed as a C. And then these two guys are also listed as C's. So I'm going to take these two guys again. We'll extend these guys. Oh, NHL Pacific, AHL, USA. Okay, I'm going to take this guy. Westcott we're going to re-sign. We'll go 3 years and we'll give him... Actually, we'll go 4 years and we'll give him a bit more money. 175. Whereas these two guys, I think we can probably get better in the AHL and NHL. I think we can probably find better guys than these two. So we're not going to scout them. Or sorry, not going to re-sign them. View contracts. No, not view contracts. Just re-sign. What do we got? Who do we want? So Gusev wants a contract. What did he do for us? Did he play okay for us? He actually did, I think. What did he put up? How many points did he put up with us for? Put up 12 points in 20 games. He was better on Anaheim, but he had a better shot percentage. That's probably why. He had a little bit more ice time. Faceoffs was pretty good against us, though. You know what? I wonder if we should re-sign him. Although I really want to see if Horvat's available. Okay, so does Mr. Parayko fit in? We don't know. Coach satisfaction is real high. Defensive defenseman, right-handed, so he's going to slot in on that second line straight away. So let's go forwards first. So Chris Cherney does want a contract. We're going to re-sign him if he wants like 2 mil. Okay, he only wants 1.5. And he was real good for us. Whoops. So we will re-sign Mr. Cherney. What does he want? 1 year. I'm going to give him 3 years, I think. Give him 3 years at 1.55. I'd be willing to do that for him. Anderson still has another year to go. I think he's listed as a 4th liner now, though, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Ristolainen still got 2 years on his rookie deal. Rourke Chartier, 2-way forward depth defenseman. If he wants a 2-way deal, I'll sign him. And he does. I'll go 2 years for him at 1.85. Who else? Boucher is now listed as a scoring forward, so we'll re-sign him. 1 year, 2-way deal, yeah, that's fine. Goudreau. Just thinking what we got here. We got Carlson, Goudreau, Gravic, Duke, Hansel. I'm surprised didn't retire. This guy as well. Do we need him? I'm probably going to sign him anyway. If he wants like a year, 2 years, yeah, sure, that's fine. Frederick Goudreau, welcome back, hopefully. I'm not going to sign Hansel. I will sign Stillman. I don't know if I'm going to sign McCullough. Yeah, I don't think we really need him, so I'm going to release you. I think I'm going to release Pinchuk as well. 21 years old, and he's only what? Yeah, AHL potential, that's fine. We'll release you. And then these guys do not have to be re-signed. So I'm going to probably release Hansel. So the question now becomes, do we re-sign Nikita Gusev? Gonna be the big question there. Defensively, I think we're all good. We could have a Rafferty as our backup now, or we stick with Bergman. He still wants a contract. Vandenberg does as well, actually. Two-way defender. So let's have a look at our AHL, shall we? We've got Tevez, Clark, who does not have a deal, so we're gonna we're gonna sign him straight away. So he's gonna be in the AHL. Okay, so Chatfield, Simmons. Yeah, of course we don't have Wu anymore. But we have Clark as the right-handed shot now. So AHL top 2 for Bayard. I'm gonna not worry about him, actually. I'm not gonna worry about Kontanen. Okay, so now the question is, what do we do here? We probably need a top 4 guy. So Clark is a right-handed shot. Simmons is not. Okay, so I'm gonna take him. 2 years, minor league deal, yes. Chatfield is a righty. Do we need another lefty if we have one? Maybe Tevez, 28 years old. We also have Rafferty, who could potentially be our top guy. And I think we will take Vandenberg. 1 year, two-way deal, sure. So there's our top line. There's our second line. Chatfield can be on the third, and we need a... What are you? Left-handed, Cade Smith. There you go, okay. So I think we could probably sign Bergman as our backup. I'm gonna do that, I think, actually. Two-way deal for 2 years, that's fine. And if we need to, we can probably bring up Clark and swap him down, potentially. So there's our backup defenseman. Broberg's an 80 overall now. Okay, that's good. He was a 79. Is he still listed as a top 4? Top 6. We'll have to wait and see on that. So I don't think we need Tevez anymore. So I'm going to release him. Goldobin is upset. And that's it, okay. Goalies, what do we got? No one really. He's listed as a minor starter. That was he. I think we're gonna take a chance here. So I'm going to... We'll sign him for a year. Oh, he only wants a minor league deal. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that then. Brock Besser lost morale because Husso's been released, so is Broberg. Okay, that's fine. And then we just need either a decent backup or Maybe we run with Kakinen. We could probably run with Kakinen. Okay, I think we're good. So now we just got to see if we actually get these guys back. Turney has renewed. So's Vandenberg, Goudreau. Boucher is a no. And everybody else is signed, so it's just Reed Boucher. And we'll see if those scouts do as well. Oh, he doesn't want 4 years. Sorry, she doesn't want 4 years. Okay, let's go back to coaching staff then. Was it this one? It was Layla Westcott, right? Yeah, it was. Alright, so you're not going to get as much money then. And let's have a look at Boucher, who did not want to re-sign. He said we've got too many players at his position. Is that fair? He's a forward, isn't he? Right winger or something. Goldobin. I guess we have Stillman, don't we? We just picked him up, didn't we? And he is a right-handed right winger sniper. Okay, and what is Boucher? Boucher's a lefty. But if he doesn't want to sign, then I'm not interested in you, mate. There you go. No, nobody's missing him. Okay. So the question is, do we take Gusev? Do we take Gusev? Or do we try and see if Horvat's available? I guess we could have a look. Okay, let's have a squiz here. Nathan McKinnon has agreed on a contract with the Avs. The Red Wings have offered Larkin a contract. The Devils have offered Horvat a contract. Marcus Johansson has not signed yet. Neither has Zadorov. Chicago locked up Adam Bokvist. Avalanche re-signed Tyson Yost. Ryan Strome with the Rangers still. The Islanders are trying to sign Wallstrom. Well, I guess we could wait. We are only up to the 27th. Or the 28th. So let's go up to the last day. And we'll see. Westcott has signed. Okay, so has Horvat signed? Jack Hughes did. Horvat is still not signed. They have given him another contract. Okay, well let's have a look. Maybe he's unhappy there. Or maybe he's waiting for us. Let's have a look. New Jersey Devils. Horvat. Still listed as an UFA. 28 years old. I wouldn't mind that, and then pushing him down. But what, actually, let's have a look. What does he want? And how does Gusev compare to the Mesnikov here? They're both 30 years old. What does he want? Could we potentially move Nemesnikov? They're both listed. He's not. He's listed as a third line scoring forward now. I wonder if we could move him. He's got 2 years left. We sign him for the second line. We move Nemesnikov. No. Hang on. Wait a sec. Where does Ristolainen go? We might have to move both those guys. Alright, I'm going to save. And I'm also going to save it as a new save file as well. We're going to go 2 new ones, actually. And the reason we're going to go 2 is I think we're going to see if we can pick him up here. He's listed as a second line forward. I think we could probably do that. So let's try and sign Gusev. He is interested, right? Yeah, he is. Okay, so we could technically sign him. 5 years, 5.4 mil. Okay, that's fine. We could get him at 85%, right? So we could technically get him for 4.6. I'm thinking 4.75 at 5 years. So let's see. Let's go forward today. Hopefully he signs. Not offered me the money I feel I'm worth. Okay, that's fine. So let's see who is available. Who is available? Bo Horvat is available. He wants 9 million. Dylan Larkin also as a playmaker. First line, could put him on the left, 91, or I could put Petey on the left as the playmaker. Anybody want him? Who's interested in him? 7 teams are interested in Gusev. Okay, well let's see what we can get for Nemesnikov. Actually, I think I should just go find a trade, right? Here we go. So we are going to go, he's a left winger. So we're going to try Nemesnikov here. So what do we got? What the hell? That was the wrong button, wasn't it? Nemesnikov, forwards. Find a trade, triangle button. No trades found. I could push him down to the second line as a possibility. So if we did that, He's 26 years old. What? He wants 7 years. No team is interested. 2 teams are interested in Bo. Who are they? Who are they? Florida and Anaheim. No one's interested in Taves. 1 team is interested in Kapanen, although I don't think they'd be able to sign him. Max Domi, playmaker. Left-handed. It's in on forward line 3, potentially. And PK2. Hang on a sec here. So it probably would fit on the first line too. Do we try and pick up Domi? Or do we go all out and try and go with Larkin? The problem with Larkin is that we have Ristolainen. And if Ristolainen's ready to go on the second line, then by picking up anybody, we're going to be locking ourselves in. But if he's not ready to go, okay. All right. Let's think about this. I would be willing to give him up if they want him. So what do they want here? We would be under the cap as well. I just realized that. By it was 72, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're just over it. So if we got rid of him, we'd need to sign somebody with about 6 mil. Okay, what does I think we're gonna have to figure this out. So let's have a look here. So we need some forwards here. Let's have a look at some left wingers. So potentially Nick Ritchie is a third line power forward. And he fits in. So that wouldn't be bad. What about a grinder? There's a grinder here. Furland. Fits in on forward line too. And we used to have him. Nobody's interested in him. So potentially we could grab him. Okay, what about other guys? We went Ritchie, that'd be a big guy then. And then we'd need a right wing grinder, wouldn't we, on that third line? No, I don't know if we have any of those. Fourth line, Andrew Shaw, yeah. So not really. So is there a third line power forward that we could potentially get? Yes, there is. Jake Batanen. Oh, we're not getting Batanen back. What about center? Potentially we could grab. See, I'd consider frickin' Kadri as a power forward, but anyway. What else we got? Philippe Deneau. Jacob Forsback at Carlson, 81%. For a face-off, 81%. 81 face-off rating. How does he throw the body around? Not really. What's his physicality like? 4-star, okay. Dano is a no. Style, no. Kadri, no. Domi, no. I'm surprised he's not, but anyway. I'd almost be considering with him, although his defense is a bit meh, but his physicality is there. Does he fit in? Forward line 2. So he doesn't fit in on the third line. Dano does. But I don't think Dano really throws the body around, does he? We kind of need a right-handed shot, don't we? Well, do we? Yes, we do. We do need a right-handed shot. Sam Garnier. What else we got here? We're looking for a third line guy. Jermaine Rubtsov. Third line checking forward. Okay. Brown. Power forward. It's in on the fourth line, possibly. 25 years old. And he is listed as that. I wouldn't mind maybe trying to get him. But then we probably still need a righty, don't we? Who else do we have here? There's a grinder. Oh, he's... no. Okay. Alright, so that's a bit low now. So let's have a look at right wingers. See what we got. We're looking for power forwards or whatever. Third line if possible. I guess we can just go roll. The only one is Vatanen. Or Kapanen. But he wants 6 mil. That's too much. Kapanen is definitely not a... I don't really want Vatanen. I don't think Vatanen fits. Forward line 2. Richie does, and he fits in. Maybe we just go for that. But then we still need a frickin' grinder. We need a right-handed grinder. Because I don't like having either an all left-handed line or an all right-handed line. Kempe. So what about centers then? What have we got? Brown is a... I thought Kadri was a righty, but he's not, eh? Wallstrom is, but he's a sniper. Domi is a lefty. Horvat's a lefty, and Larkin is a lefty. Alright, so... I like Brown. But I don't think he fits, right? He fits on forward line 4. So then we just need a right-handed... What am I doing? What am I doing? There was frickin' one over on Colorado, right? We had one. Give me Colorado. We had Comfer, right? Not Comfer. It was Comfer. So if we went Comfer for Turney, Would they be interested in that? Rejected. Okay, so it doesn't quite fit. I'd be willing to go up a draft pick here. Say a 5th. There we go. Okay, so there's our right-handed guy. Maybe. He should be listed as a 3rd liner. Oh god, he's listed as a 4th liner. Ristolainen is going to have to be our 3rd line guy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that was a mistake. Hang on a sec. I'm going to reload that one. If I can find it, there we go. So let's reload that. That's why you have multiple saves. That one did not really work. I did not check that. So, yeah, that was that one. So we're going to get rid of file 6. I could have sworn he was a 3rd liner. What is Turney a 3rd liner? I guess that's going to be a question that we can have a look, isn't it? Let's have a look. What is Turney? He is listed as a 3rd. We could probably put him on the 4th line, actually, anyway. He'd probably be a bit upset with that, but we could probably do it. And then the question is, what do we do with Gusev? I think we could probably sign him, actually. Worst comes to worst, I think we could probably sign him. Alright, let's see if we can try and sign Gusev here. So 4.75 is not enough. He wants 5.4, so let's give him 5.2. Let's see what he likes with that. It'll be 35. I'm going to try 4 years. Actually, no, we'll give him 5. That's what he wants. So we'll try 5.2. I mean, it's still less than what Nemesnikov is getting. And we'll see if we can advance a day. He has re-signed. Alright. So. If we are going to do anything, then I think the first thing we're going to have to do, personally, is we are still on the low end. So, the question I have is, does anybody want... Okay, Josh Anderson has a decent amount, but he's listed as a 4th liner now, isn't he? So there's your 4th line. With him and him. Okay. So that's your 4th line. Tanev is a power forward. I wouldn't mind getting rid of him. And keeping McEwen. Although, no, McEwen's now considered a minor guy. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we need... I wonder if we can move... I wonder if we can move Tanev. Where's Höglander? Literally, where is Höglander? Oh, he's up here, right? Idiot. He's got high trade value, I forgot about that. If we can move Tanev, let's have a look if we can do that. Find a trade. No, I don't want that proposed trade. I want find a trade. I thought I clicked on that. There we go. Find a trade. I would like Brandon Tanev. Third and a fifth to Boston, Buffalo, Calgary, Colorado. 2 fourths. A third and a seventh to Edmonton. Okay, well let's think about this. Okay, so we got options for Brandon Tanev. Question is Nick Ritchie available? If Ritchie is available, then we're going to sign him. If he's not, then we're not going to. He is. Okay, we're going to sign him. He wants a 3-year deal. We'll give him 5.5. It's a lot for a third liner, but I'd be willing to do that for now, because we're on the low end of the cap. So, actually 2 years makes more sense, doesn't it? Because we got a lot of contracts running out in 2 years. So yeah, we'll go 2 years for him. So let's see if we can grab him. We need a grinder. So we got a grinder here, Furland. We could probably put him on the right. He's listed as forward line 2. Okay, what about other grinders? Is there another grinder somewhere? Or a power forward that we could probably put as a grinder? Doesn't look like it, eh? Alright, that's fine. Let's have a look at role. Looking for third line. Third line power forwards. No one really. Berland is the only other one. Okay, what about centers? What have we got? Third line power forward Logan Brown. Restricted free agent. Fits in on forward line 4, probably. Very physical. I wonder if we could do that. What about right wingers? Any right wingers? The only one is Vatanen. The only one is Jacob Vatanen, unless we get Kapanen for a year. As a two-way forward. Okay, well let's see. Oh, what's Ristolainen? Could we give him a... Oh, he's not really a grinder though, is he? Unless we just don't bother about a grinder on that third line. How much cap space does Toronto have here? They got no one. Okay. How much trade value is Kapanen? Pretty high. It's 1 year, isn't it? And what's the offer sheet here? If we went after Kapanen, it's a first and third. Do we have our first and third? Or did we give it away in the Parayko trade? We have our first and third. I wonder if we should do that. I mean, completely change that line. So yes, I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to find a trade for Brandon Tanev. I'm sure teams will want him. Boston, a third and a fifth. Oops, wrong button. Edmonton wouldn't be bad. Montreal, Nashville, Ottawa, third and a fifth. Ottawa. The third is key because we're losing it. The Colorado, Ottawa is probably leading right now. Yeah, I'd be willing to give him to Ottawa. Okay. And then we go after Kapanen here. Just a year. And we see what we can do. We're going to offer him 6.1 for a year. And we'll try it. We know Toronto can't afford it. I guess I should have seen if he fits in anywhere. That would have been useful, wouldn't it? Why didn't I do that? Idiot. Top 6. Well, maybe top 6. We'll wait and see. So who is interested in these guys? Only one team in Horvat now, eh? The Kings. Okay. Who's interested in Dylan Larkin? Boston. Okay. No one's interested in Taves, or Johansson, or Bergeron. Pirellini's got a couple people interested in him. So does Zadorov. There's a left-handed defensive defenseman. Does not fit in anywhere, unfortunately. 3 people interested in Max Domi. No one in TJ Brody. Interesting. We are going to try and pick up Nick Ritchie. Scouts. Scouts. Since we lost 2 of them, right? So we are looking for an AHL and an NHL. Okay. So let's have a look here. AHL and NHL. Okay, well there you go. There's an NHL. Pacific and Central would be real good. There's a B, Coleman. Ooh, Coleman's real good actually. A+ across the board there. Yeah, I'm gonna grab him. Okay, we'll give him A little bit more money, we'll give him that. Offer a contract, 4 years. And now we need an AHL guy. Okay, Pacific and Central are real good, whereas this one is Pacific, North, and Atlantic. I'm going to go Rob Mura, I think. He's a bit older, but oh, he's A's across the board though, isn't he? Nah, screw it, let's go Emery. We'll give him a bit more. We're going to go 4 years for him, actually. We'll go up as well. Jake Emery. Let's see if we can do this, eh? Go forward a few days and see if we have picked anybody up. Hopefully we did. Best I had 29 points. What a beast. Beastly. Alright, let's keep going. Braden Shen and a 4th goes to Buffalo. And St. Louis get Curtis, a 1st round pick, and Tynan. Okay, see. Coleman has signed. Emery does not. Kapanen is interested. Clark for Stone, absolutely not. Okay, so we're going to try and get that guy again. Coaching staff. Was, oh, 12 teams interested in him. Okay, so we're going to go after Mura then. And we'll give him a little bit more. There we go. Just 2 years, but that's okay. Do we get Brett Ritchie? We do. Okay. Go forward again. Our first and our bowl of rice for Zuccarello. No, we're not doing that. Alright, I want to see if we get that scout. There we go. Okay. So we're all good. Okay. How many players do we have here? We got 45. Okay, so we're fine, I think. We could potentially do with a backup goalie. Before I forget. There we go. Star. We do have a backup. We could get. Oh, we could bring Jim back again. 2 years of Semyon Varlamov wouldn't be bad. Condon is 33 years old. It wouldn't be bad either. Let's go roll. We kind of need the backups here. 2 teams are already interested. No one's interested in Varlamov. Okay. The Smith is a backup. 31 years old. Comrie, 28 years old. Played 36 games last year. 243 goals against and a 914 save. He had a 922 and a 227. Who did he play with? The Smith played on Toronto, okay. And who did Comrie play on? He was in the AHL. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the Smith here. Wait, he wants a minor league deal? He's not interested in a minor. I'd like it. Reimer's 35. Do we bring Jim back? I mean, we could just do it anyway. Halak Varlamov wants 2 years at 2 mil. What did he do? Who is he playing on? Playing on the Islanders, okay. As their main. A 910 and a 286. You know what? I wouldn't mind that. We got the cap space, so I'm going to probably pick up him here. It's a 2-year deal. I think we can probably do that. So go 2.1 for 2 years. Alright, let's go forward. Toronto not willing to offer the money to Kapanen, so we've given him that. There we go. So Kapanen is now on our team. Actually, I just realized something. How many goalies do we actually have? Because you can't have any more than 6 signed. So if we have 6, Varlamov ain't gonna join us. Have a look here. We have... No, we only got 5 signed. Okay, that's fine then. We got 3 who are not signed. So yes, okay, we're good. Thank God. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, we're gonna pick him up. Hopefully. There we go. Semyon Varlamov has signed. And I think that will do for today's stream. We are going to probably stop with the NHL for a while. Purely because there's not really much more we can do with this. Oh, I guess we could check where the big names went, eh? We could probably do that. Signings, here we go. Edmonton have signed Sam Gagner. We're just looking for the big guys, eh? Nashville picked up Oliver Bjorkstrand. Edmonton got Peary. Columbus get Hinostroza. Philadelphia get JVR back. Anaheim get Vatanen. Ottawa have re-signed Logan Brown. St. Louis get TJ Brody. Calgary mixed Max Domi, and they, oh god, and they get frickin' Horvat as well. Alright. And Boston get Dylan Larkin. Right. Just what we need. Bo Horvat in a frickin' Calgary jersey. Oh well, that's okay. That's alright. I think they were like the big main guys, right? So, our team, I think, is looking pretty handy. We have a look at what we're looking for right now. Forwards, we'll go over to overall. That's what we're sorting by. So, I mean, our top 6 is not terrible, right? You got PD, you got Besser, probably Gusev on that first line. And then on the second line, you're going to have Nemesnikov, Patrick, and Duclair. Then on the third line, we got Nick Ritchie, Turney, and Kapanen, or Ristolainen and Kapanen, probably. And then the fourth line, I'm thinking we probably have Kara, Turney, and Josh Anderson. Defensively, looking a little bit different as well. Quinn and Pulock still on the top line, and then we got Parayko and Broberg on the second line, and Stecher and Nemeth on the third line, with Bergman as our backup. Goalies, we just picked up Semyon Varlamov as our backup to Thatcher Demko. Got 2 more years left on that contract, and then his morale's pretty low, probably because he's not gotten paid. But cap space, I think we're pretty good. Minimum was 72. We have 87, so we are in the middle. So I'm perfectly fine with that. So we'll save that. Absolutely. And we'll also, actually it doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't matter if I have a new file or whatever. So that, I think, will be it for today's stream. We'll be back later tonight, probably continuing with Arise. And yeah, that's going to be at the normal time. I went a little bit earlier today because we do have a little bit of stuff that we want to get done between streams, so I figured we'd start that a bit earlier. But other than that, I don't really think there's much else to do. So once again, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Support you guys have given us has been really amazing so far. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. If you can't catch the stream tonight, we will be back on Wednesday. We actually have Wednesday off, so I'm probably going to have a normal day of streaming on Wednesday. But on Friday, we are scheduled for a half day, so we're probably not going to be able to do anything in the morning. So it would probably just be our evening stream. And we will figure out things as we go along, I guess. But that'll be it from me. So I'll catch you tonight for our co-op stream where my partner and I will be playing Arise. And yeah, we will see how things go from there. I'll catch you later. Hi everybody, post-editing Tez here. I know I don't usually edit these ones very much. I usually just cut out the 5-minute countdown, and that's pretty much it. But I thought I would for this one, since this is the final episode for our current playthrough with the Vancouver Canucks. We are up to the start of the 2023-2024 season. And in the current episode, we ended it with Bo Horvat being picked up by the Calgary Flames and me being somewhat annoyed. Now, I will admit, in my annoyance, I did go back and sign Horvat to prevent that from happening. However, fortunately, I also did that one over a new save file. So we do have one that is similar to the one you've just seen. There are a couple of changes. The first being, which I will show you, is we don't have Nemesnikov anymore. Instead, as you can see right there, we have Philip Forsberg from the Nashville Predators. Nashville have had a difficult few seasons, and in a similar situation to what Nolan Patrick was, Forsberg was rather unhappy. His overall, I know it says it's an 86 now, but I believe it was an 80 or an 81 when I picked him up. And he had basically the exact same trade value as Nemesnikov did. So essentially, it was a one-on-one trade. We didn't even have to give up any draft picks or anything. See if I can find it. Where are the Nashville Predators? There you go. So there's Nemesnikov. And more importantly, they did want to trade Forsberg. They want him back. Of course they do. But as you can see, the trade value is pretty much the same. Contract is a bit bigger. You know, nearly 1.5 mil per year more, and it's a 5-year deal for Forsberg, whereas Nemesnikov only has 2 years left. So we're paying a bit more, but I think fundamentally we do get a better player. So that's basically where we are at with our Vancouver Canucks as we start what is technically the current season, because yeah, they started about a month ago now, I guess. The real NHL season. But yeah, so he is listed as a first-line forward, fortunately. He is a right-handed shot. Now, I think in NHL 20, Forsberg is listed as a two-way forward. I've changed him to a power forward because I know in 19 he was a power forward. So that's the only reason I've left it at that. I know in previous games he's also been a sniper. I don't think he's ever been a playmaker. I would love it if he was a playmaker, because then we could easily just keep Petey as a two-way forward. I'm thinking maybe I could change Petey to a playmaker and Forsberg back to the two-way forward, but I think I'll leave it as it currently is. So you got a power forward, two-way forward, sniper, first line. You've still got Gusev, Patrick, and Duclair on that second line. Richie, Turney, and Kapanen on the third, and Kara, Ristolainen, and Anderson, your fourth line. Defensively, we did not change a thing. We still traded Troy Stetcher away in order to bring up Brandt Clark, who, for the first part of the season at least, will be playing alongside Patrick Nemeth. We've got Broberg and Parayko on that second line, and then Hughes and Pulock on the top line. But that is the team that we would run with for going into this current season. As you can see, our next game is against San Jose for preseason, but that is all we got up to. So I haven't done any streams with this since basically, I think the last episode we did in March. So it's been over 6 months, I guess, since we've done anything with this. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a brief update. I haven't forgotten about this series. We will probably one day get back to it. But I did want to give you guys a bit of an ending for it instead of leaving it at me being rather frustrated that Horvat signed for the Flames. But I don't know when we will stream this again, but I did want to give you guys an update